Welcome back to Rick's Outdoors, where we all work and we work some more. We're always in the woodyard, boy, splitting on the Wolfe Ridge splitter. We ain't one to just hang out, so grab your gloves and let's get loud. We ain't gonna stand around, we're gonna take 'em all down. I said, welcome back to Rick's Outdoors, where we all work and we work some more. We're always in the woodyard, boy, splitting on the Wolfe Ridge.
Alright folks, I had someone ask me, do I cover up my stuff? Yes, I do. The engine parts. And what these are, and I don't have a box down here to show you, but they are jet ski covers. They are very thick, I guess some type of vinyl, or I don't know what material it is, but it's made to cover up your jet skis on the lake. They're very durable. And I purchased these one day on a closeout somewhere, and I just had in the back of my mind, well, these gonna come in handy one day. So this is what I put over the Wolfe Ridge engines, and this here completely covers up the engines, the tanks, the coolers. Of course, you're always gonna get a little rust that sits out in the weather there. But that's what I use. I try to cover on rainstorms and keep the sun from baking them. But the jet ski covers. And if I find a box, I'll put a picture of the box at the end of this video.
Sun is shining, perfect day. Out in the woodyard, bodies sway. Wolfe Ridge humming, rhythm pure. T-shirt sleeves roll, sweat endures. splitting firewood, laughter rings. Rosie's in the shade, watching things. Her smile is bright as summer's heat. Friends and family, moments sweet. In the woodyard, hearts entwined. T-shirt comfort, feeling fine. Firewood pile grows never high. With Rosie there, time flies by. Swinging axes, stories told. Memories forming, worth more than gold. Rosie's eyes meet mine, full of cheer. In these moments, love is near. In the woodyard, hearts entwined. T-shirt comfort, feeling fine. Firewood pile grows never high. With Rosie there, time flies by. Sawdust settles, twilight looms. By the fire, hearts in tune. Rosie's laughter, melody, echoes through the woods so free. In the woodyard, hearts entwined. T-shirt comfort, feeling fine. Firewood pile grows ever high. With Rosie there, time flies by. Sawdust settles, twilight looms. By the fire, hearts in tune. Rosie's laughter, melody, echoes through the woods so free.
Woo! Rose, I gotta put something down. You ready to go to the house? Already? Oh, it's this early Thursday morning.
Yeah.
I got in here right before 7 o'clock. I was gonna move the splitter, but the sun hadn't got up yet. So we just decided to go ahead and just split right here. Got a bunch of rounds here. I was gonna move up there and split a big piece, but that's a lot of work. It's still in the shade, so we got a good many rounds done. Went to church last night, had bingo there and had a great hot dog supper. It was great. A couple church members, Steve, Linda Sue, Barbara, Johnny, saying I work my wife too hard. She does all the work. I don't do nothing.
They were true.
See, that sun is coming right now.
You just can't see him behind the scenes.
I need to do a video of behind the scenes of rolling this big wood up here, and then when we split in half, I have to come around and I don't let her tote the big pieces.
They are heavy. It's
But it is a team effort down here. It's just that I just like to put the 2-star of the shows on camera, and I stay behind the scene. So I think what we're gonna do today is early. I think we're gonna go to Billy Drew Island and make a video. Had a couple people want to do the tour, and I hadn't got with the people at Billy Drew Island, but I don't think I really need to interview them. I think we're just gonna do a tour and ride through and show you what all's there, and maybe get a bird's eye view from a camper or two that's already there. I think that's what we need to do. It's gonna be a hot, steamy day that's not fit to do nothing outside.
We're going to be outside now.
Yeah, we're gonna be outside, be in the shade, but we ain't gonna be working. And that the sun is above the trees. So, I had Jesse Jones happened to watch a Wolfe Ridge video yesterday of they having their frenzy this weekend where it's like an open house where you can go look and operate all the wood splitters and all the products and all the new products that Wolfe Ridge has. So if you're in that area, go check out Wolfe Ridge Frenzy. I wish I lived closer, but that's 16 hours.
Yeah. Probably
At least no,
drive.
16 hours if you drove all the way
Yeah.
through. So if you had to stop and gas up, you're talking like 18-hour drive for me. And I even thought about seeing what it would cost me us to fly up there and spend a night and rent a car. But that I didn't think about it too long. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. So we'll see them at Paul Bunyan this year. But he happened to see an inverted log splitter on a tractor. And he contacted me, asked me, is that the one you're going to get? Well, I can't answer that. I had to talk with Chris, but it's something like that. So if you go and look at his Wolfe Ridge latest video on the Frenzy with Bob Nelson, I hope to be getting something like that in the wood yard to tackle these big rounds. And that sun is, I can't
Yeah,
even
it's
see.
dead on
I
now.
can't see the camera.
It's coming quick.
So y'all have a great. Y'all see this Friday morning. I hope. If you don't see a Billy Dre Island, maybe we'll do that this weekend. Y'all have a great weekend, folks. Make some memories. Call your friends, because you're not promised tomorrow. If you can be a blessing, be a blessing.
And thanks for those church members watching me
Yes.
work.
Now, Vanna White give you that one line again.
Yes. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a blessed day.
Y'all take care. Rosie, you ready to go to the house? This is Rick Outdoors. All right, girlie.